Yo, family, here's my garden update. Okay, so everything is doing pretty well. Kind of like Beth, I will go through the things that worked and the things that didn't. All of the plants in the planters are doing okay, except for a notable exception, which I will note. Here is a cherry tomato. I feel like a lot of these bigger fronds, branches, have not been contained very well by the cages, the tomato cages. They look like they're going to hang off and maybe like break or something, but I don't know. We'll see as the season progresses. They're flowering, and some of them are fruiting also. There's the little, come on, focus. There's the flowers. Over in the back, well, I'll come around here. So here is one of my peppers, and I don't think this particular one has flowered yet, but you can see it's beginning to have little, come on, there you go, have little buds. It's a bell pepper. This over here, which you can see already has some fruits on it, is one of the plum-sized tomatoes. It's called 4th of July hybrid, and it's next to another, I think that's a cherry tomato back there. And then the kind of sort of fail is my broccoli as well. It got bigger anyway, but as you can see, there are some caterpillars that are just going to town or something. I don't even know if it's caterpillars, because if it were, I feel like I would see them, and I haven't seen anything. Obviously these pots are not very well weeded, which, you know, that is what it is, but I don't know if they're actually gonna do anything or not. They're certainly bigger than they were when I started, so I'm just gonna let them continue to try. Some more fruits in there. And then this is kind of pretty much the same. Got some like renegade branches here that have fallen out of, okay, well, this is a particularly small cage. This one is smaller than the others, but we got some cherry tomatoes. Got a sweet pepper, plum size, cherry size, with lots of flowers. Look at all those flowers. It's gonna be a lot of tomatoes back there. And this one didn't get, these broccolis didn't get eaten so bad, so maybe they'll be okay. And there's another pepper. And there's I'm getting fruits already. Okay, over here to, okay, now this is disappointing. I mean, it's not, but it kind of is. So these were supposedly vining cherry tomatoes. However, I mean, take a look at this with me. I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like this plant is vining at all. Like, it's not clinging to any of the chicken wire that I've put up as a lattice. In fact, I'm holding some branches up with some string that, if I did not, we're going to literally detach. Like, look at this. They were gonna detach from the stalk itself because it was so, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for the focus issues. Because they were like sagging because they weren't clinging. So I'm pretty sure these are not vining cherry tomatoes, but they've grown up against this trellis and I don't have cages for them, so they will just continue to stay here. So these are supposedly the honeycomb hybrid cherry tomatoes, of which there are a few fruits. There they are, already growing. So, I mean, I'm disappointed that they're not vining, but maybe it'll be okay. All right, on this side, we have some mixed success. These are the pea shoots, the snow peas. They are beginning to actually attach to the lattice, lattice, is that what I'm looking for? Trellis. So they are beginning to attach. I had to like pin them to the little sticks because they weren't going anywhere, and some of them are still kind of falling down, but that's that. And then amongst here, I did not really mark anything very well, but there are carrots amongst this grass, and I can tell which ones they are because they have little fronds like this. So this is just grass. I'm gonna uproot a little bit of that, but anyway, that's a pretty good one right there. I'm pretty sure that's a carrot. So because I don't know how well they're doing overall, and I don't know how long they're going to take. I know nothing about growing carrots, so I'm just going to kind of let everything grow up together, clearing out the bigger plots of grass, and I'll just kind of see what happens. Probably do some more research, but I just planted them a couple weeks ago, or not a couple weeks, a couple months ago, so I know they're not done. Moving on, we got the marigolds, which I've done basically nothing to. I got them when they were in bloom, and I planted them, and they're continuing to bloom lovely. They're doing very well. Moving on, we've got the beefsteak-sized tomatoes. I think these were like a bodacious something. I don't know what the name is. I haven't gotten any fruits yet, but I have lots of flowers, so the hope is there. They all look pretty happy. Lots of flowers. Okay, and on to the biggest disappointment of the year, which is entirely my fault. We have the bok choy. See all these yellow flowers? So these yellow flowers are all the bok choy. I was supposed to harvest this just so long ago, and I let all the plants grow up because I wasn't confident as to what I should actually do with the bok choy. I was sent a glorious video that I did not watch. And they have all flowered, and I'm just keeping them here because A, they're cute, but B, I feel like having the flowers here attract more pollinators. I don't know if that's true or not, or if I'm just unwilling to uproot these things. Also, a lot of them got eaten. The leaves, a lot of them got eaten by the same sort of things that appear to have eaten my broccoli. And over here we have the squash and or zucchini. These ones are doing okay, but I'm not sure. I only have 4 plants left. The one that was in this hole and the one that was in that hole both died. So I don't know what, I don't know if I have male female plants. I don't know if these flowers are actually going to do anything. So I don't know if they're going to fruit or not. I guess time will tell. And then I have one more pepper over here, just a regular bell pepper, sweet bell pepper. And then I too have a tiny jalapeno plant, and I'm going to harvest that jalapeno right now, in fact, because I'm having enchiladas for dinner. And that's probably going to be pretty tasty. We'll see. Okay. So that's my oh goodness, focus. That's my garden. Yeah. Oh, and some French marigolds. Like the other ones, I planted them. They're very happy. They're so happy. And yeah, that's my update for now. Bye.